When you're having trouble visualizing what you want, or worse yet, you can't seem to visualize at all, here's an easy trick that you can do to easily get around this block and finally start attracting what you want without any more delay. Hey, it's Andrew, otherwise known as that guy who wrote the last Law of Attraction book you'll ever need to read. And today, I want to start things off with a fun little exercise for you. I want you to try thinking of a blue elephant right now. Now imagine it pink. Now transform the elephant into a golden retriever, a huge one. Go over and pet him and feel how soft his fur is. He's sitting next to a stack of pizza boxes, but they smell like they have cotton candy inside of them. Open up the top box and have some. The dog wants to try it too, so grab some of it with your hand and gently give it to him as well. That's how easy it is to visualize. Notice how all 5 of your senses can be engaged, and notice how it wasn't difficult at all since you weren't trying to be perfect with it. You weren't dependent on any one specific outcome, so you weren't worried about visualizing correctly. You just did it. And I didn't even have to tell you to close your eyes. Now, I'm making this point because people often put unnecessary pressure on themselves whenever they're visualizing. They try to force what they want to perfectly appear in their mind's eye, hoping that will somehow help materialize it. But all they're really doing through that extra effort is really just introducing resistance that's gonna hold it back from them for even longer. Case in point, I recently got an email from Linda, one of my awesome readers based in the US. Her email doesn't exactly mince words here, and I'm gonna leave it up on screen for you while I paraphrase. It reads, "Hello, I'm having trouble visualizing. Is there another visualization that I can use that doesn't involve your white light meditation? Thank you." Okay, before I answer this question, just in case anyone's wondering what Linda means by white light, the meditation that she's describing is in one of the free preview days that I have for Gravity of the Cosmos that you can get when you read my book. It's one of the free bonuses, which, by the way, the book is also available in audiobook format on Amazon, Audible, and Apple Books if you prefer to listen instead of reading. I'll also tell you later in this video how you could win your own free copy of Gravity of the Cosmos, but first, let's get back to helping Linda here. To start things off, I think I just clearly demonstrated about a minute ago through that first exercise that we did that visualizing can be done by anyone. And if it doesn't feel easy for any reason, then it might just be because you're putting too much pressure on yourself. But you know what? I'll actually let you have it. Let's go ahead and pretend and assume that you can't actually visualize. Not a good position to be in if you want to manifest anything important through the law of attraction, right? But what if the notion that you have to visualize what you want in order to get it is really just a misinterpretation of how the universe really works?
Oh, stop talking crazy.
After all, like I talk about in my book, as you start to really get the hang of all this and you begin attracting what you want, one of the biggest obstacles that you're going to end up going up against is your ego, which is way stronger than your conscious mind and is absolutely desperate to keep you exactly where you are in your life right now, even if you're not happy with any of the situations that you're in. Because as far as the ego is concerned, wherever you are in your life right now, in terms of your finances, your health, relationships, career, everything else, well, you're still alive, which is all the ego really cares about. So from its point of view, something is obviously working here, and it's just not worth rocking the boat to risk what might happen if things actually change in any way. So, of course it makes sense that your ego might sneak in when you're not looking and make you think that consciously visualizing what you want is an absolute non-negotiable requirement for getting it, and that you have to do it perfectly each and every time. But that's really just a misunderstanding of how things work. And while most so-called law of attraction experts out there would never dare tell you this, what you really need to do here, whether it's through visualization or any other method, is you simply need to get your message of what you want to your subconscious mind, which is way more powerful than your ego and which will then automatically begin broadcasting the frequency of already having what you want through your thoughts to the universe, which the universe then must begin matching up in physical reality, because that's how the law of attraction works. So you've actually got a lot more wiggle room here than you realize. And if you've got this limiting belief stuck in your head telling you that visualizing is difficult, then what you need to do in response to that is the one thing that you least expect to actually work, which is to stop trying to visualize and flip the script entirely and do something else instead. Because there's always more than one way to raise your vibration and attract what you really want. And that's why before even getting into the visualization methods of my book, I first make sure to thoroughly cover gratitude and scripting techniques, because to be blunt, those methods work just as well, if not better, than any standard visualization techniques that you might have learned over the years. After all, as long as you follow the simple steps for doing any of them, they're still making an impact on your subconscious mind, which again will then easily and automatically send out the signal of what you want to the universe for you.
Listening and loving it.
So that's your answer. When your ego sneaks in and somehow convinces you that you can't visualize, you just say, fine, okay. If that's how you want to play it, how about a gratitude blitz for the next few minutes? Or better yet, how about a nice, easy scripting session today? And quick sidebar, for those who haven't read my book and don't know what a gratitude blitz is, I'll be sure to cover what that is specifically in another video. And for those who don't know exactly what scripting is, what that really just means is writing or typing or even verbally describing your life the way you want it to be in the present tense as if it's already happened. It might seem simple, and I'll be sure to cover it a lot more in other videos, but just to give you what you need right now, it's really worth mentioning that the cool part about scripting is that it's impossible to not visualize what you want on a certain level when you're describing it. Even if you don't think you're visualizing consciously, it's happening, at least on a subconscious level, which is all that you ever need anyway. And really, when you think about it, whether it's a visualization that you're doing, or it's a gratitude method, or a scripting session, or anything else, either way, you're still doing exactly what you need to, because they're all really just different versions of the same thing, which is feeling good while thinking about what you want. That's all that any truly effective law of attraction method ever really is. You're just finding a reliable way to tell the universe and your subconscious mind that you already have what you want and you're happy in your life. And then you're letting the universe take the wheel from there. Simple as that. So the next time you're worried that you can't visualize the way you need to, go ahead and just switch gears and vividly script a letter to your past self, describing yourself as happy, healthy, successful, abundant, confident, respected, at peace, and loved. And watch what happens from there. Bottom line, you never know where or when your ego might try to trip you up, so you need to be okay with it when it happens. And in the case of visualization problems, you then need to simply use gratitude or scripting methods instead to set a new preferred vibrational point of attraction for yourself. Because, pop quiz, if you let something silly like doubting your ability to visualize keep you from engaging with the universe in a way that will invite your desires in, what do you think your chances are of actually manifesting what you want?
Zero.
That is correct.
That's right, zero, nada, zip, zilch. So don't fall for any silly traps here. If you really can't visualize, just use a different method that you are able to do. In other words, when the ego throws you a curveball, don't try to hit it and end up striking out. Switch to sport that you're playing instead.
Massive insight. Let's hear that again in instant replay.
When the ego throws you a curveball, don't try to hit it and end up striking out. Switch to sport that you're playing instead. Okay, so now that you know that you don't have to consciously visualize what you want if you can't do it for any reason, and now that you know that subconsciously the visualization will still be happening for you through other gratitude or scripting methods that I've taught, now I want to hear from you. Comment below and script out just one sentence or one paragraph or as little or as much as you want describing your new happy life. Remember to write it in the present tense. Engage in this process right now. Give yourself this gift while at the same time inspiring anyone else who might read through the comments and might need some guidance or good ideas on how to do this. Or comment with anything else positive that you might be inspired to share for whatever reason. Any subscriber to this channel who comments in today's video, or any of the other ones that I've done this month, will automatically be entered into the running where one lucky winner will walk away with full access to Gravity of the Cosmos, my 90-day advanced level full immersion guided program for manifesting your every desire through the law of attraction. This is my highest level program that I put together for people just like you who understand how important it is to be consistent with these law of attraction techniques and who also wants to have way more fun with them as well. Members of this program get a new email and user-friendly video from me every 24 hours for 90 consecutive days. The videos are never too long, so they always fit in with your busy schedule, and they're a wonderful way to either begin or end each day on a high note. And I threw a whole bunch of bonuses in there with the program as well. You can learn all about them in a training that I did recently that I titled 3 Secrets for Manifesting Your Desires Faster Than You Ever Thought Possible Without Losing Patience, Losing Hope, or Losing Your Way. It's airing right now at gravityofthecosmos.com, and I go into heavy detail about the program after I teach you those first 3 manifesting secrets. But again, an even better way to learn about the program is by trying the first few days out for yourself for free. And you can do that through a bonus link that I give in my book, which is available on Kindle, as a paperback, or in audio format on Amazon. The audiobook is also on Audible and Apple in case you want to get it there. And with that in mind, let's close today out with a quick spotlight review that one of my awesome readers recently left for me on Amazon. This one is from Kayla, a 5-star review left on July 3rd, 2020. And it reads, "Great job, easy to understand, one of the best LOA books I've read, and I've read too many. Thanks so much for this book." Well, Kayla, there's only one reaction I have after reading that awesome feedback.
Wow! Wow! I love every...
Thank you. I am so happy to hear that the book was so easy to understand and that it was so memorable compared to the countless others that you've gone through. Just keep using the methods that I described in the book and watch what happens. Alright guys, that's all I got for today. Please remember to like this video and make sure you're subscribed to the channel. And if you throw a comment below, you'll also be entered into this month's running for Gravity of the Cosmos. So do some quick scripting there and tell me about the new awesome life that you've attracted. And remember, there are no wrong answers, if you know what I'm saying. I'll see you guys next time.